This project comprised of 3 separate construction projects. One was the Euclid Creek Tunnel, which we started in 2011, followed by this facility, the Easterly Tunnel Dewatering Pump Station, which commenced in 2012. After that, we commenced construction of the Dugway Storage Tunnel at the conclusion of the Euclid Creek Tunnel, which started in 2015. Throughout these projects, we've worked with Mott MacDonald as a standalone firm, Stantec as a standalone firm, and Mott and Stantec together as a joint venture.
The ultimate objective across the sewer district's entire consent decree, and especially for this job, is to reduce combined sewer overflows by 98%. The tunnel dewatering pump station is one of the largest CSO pump stations in the country. We're sitting 240 feet below grade. It's a cavern-style pump station where we sink 2 40-foot diameter shafts and then hollow out the center in the middle. So we're sitting within shale, and with the excavation in that horizontal orientation from top to bottom, roughly 65 feet deep, that sequence of excavation had to be carefully planned out. It doesn't come without its challenges for the potential for separation of rock and so forth, so it had to be supported along the way. Construction sequencing to get materials of construction down here and erection of the various components, and then testing and startup was definitely a feat in itself to make this project a success.
The Euclid Creek and Dugway Tunnel are connected at a low point, and that low point feeds the pump station. The pump station pumps to the surface, and that combined sewage is taken to the plant, where it's treated and released clean to Lake Erie. Euclid Creek was the first project for the sewer district out of the gate, and we were able to work with the district to do some really innovative things with the tunnel lining that had never been done. We were able to do some really neat things with the structures that drop the flow. Some of these drop structures had been done in Cleveland for over 100 years, but no one really knew how to design them, and we were able to work with the University of Iowa and the sewer district to come up with some full-scale modeling and algorithms, and now what they call the Cleveland baffle drop structures are being designed all over the world, really, all over North America and all over the world.
Between the 2 tunnels, we have about 33,000 feet of 24-foot diameter storage tunnel that can store about 120 million gallons during a storm event. We can empty that in a single day once that storm event is over and be ready for the next storm event.
The root of the siting for this particular location was for the tunnel dewatering aspect to actually take place. So the water is lifted from 200 feet below ground to the surface and then discharges into an existing interceptor, which is like a super highway for taking flow to the wastewater plant. And then that way, we're not having to build extra conveyance piping to get the pump flow to the plant. We're able to use existing century-old infrastructure to take advantage of capacity that's already there.
My takeaway from this project is just the huge environmental benefit it brings Northeast Ohio. I mean, this project, between the 2 tunnels and the pump station, results in lowering combined sewer overflows by 1 billion gallons a year, which is just huge for the surrounding community.
These projects might take 1 billion gallons of CSO out of the water system, but when the district's project Clean Lake is done with all of the tunnels that they're looking to do, I think the total is going to be closer to 9 or 10 billion gallons that would have gone into Lake Erie that's now coming out. And I mean, I can't even picture 9 billion gallons of sewage, and the fact that that was going in is shocking. The fact that it's coming out is fantastic. I've been in Cleveland since 1996, and the lakes come back to life. Bald eagles are now back, so people are having fun now using Lake Erie and using the Cuyahoga River in a much safer way and a much cleaner way.
Even though there's a massive amount of investment and a massive amount of infrastructure, a lot of it happens, again, 200 feet below ground. No one sees it, but we greatly take pride in what we do and appreciate the benefit we're providing the environment, whether people can see it or not. It definitely does make a difference. Every element of this job was a collaborative effort all the way. We got the privilege of working with NERSD, who is a very engaged and involved owner and utility from the start of the project through design all the way through construction. So it's been great working with our partners with Mott MacDonald as well as the district, again, throughout the entire project from start to finish. It's been wonderful.
It's a great project and what it's done for the community in cleaning up the lake and the river.
Through all 3 of those projects, it has been a great collaborative effort between the different firms and ourselves. And we as an owner have been very happy with the result that we've gotten out of these projects.